So for the past couple of months, I have been planning on building a new chicken pen. I have not had much problem where we live now with predators. Unfortunately, right as I started to work on this chicken pen, something started killing my chickens. And for about a week and a half after that, I tried to catch it with a live trap with no luck. And for a while, it didn't seem to be coming around. And I assumed that my neighbor may have ended up catching it or killing it because he was after it as well. But then, a couple of nights ago, something killed one of my chickens, which was very perplexing to me because I'd been putting them in a chicken tractor at night and closing them up. The only explanation I have is that she did not get on the roost with the others for some reason. And as soon as this raccoon found that she was out, it killed her. Well, the following night, which was last night, I put the live trap out again with the chicken carcass in it. And this morning, this is what I found. Now, she is beautiful. She looks cuddly. She is not. Most raccoons I've seen are very aggressive and will try to take your hand off through the wire. She's actually been really docile, which is why I think it's probably a female. Maybe a little less aggressive than the males. I could be wrong about that. I'm not about to stick my hand in there and try to find out for sure. So, long story short, the chickens are safe for now. She has to go. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue to work on this. This is going to be my chicken pen. I got a lot of cleanup to do back here. But what I've done is I've attached the top of the chicken pen to the building on this side with my vertical supports coming down. I got my 4x4 post out here, and then as you can see, I'm going to have a tapered roof coming off this direction. I will then enclose it with wire and wood and have me some doors, and this one actually is going to be separated in the middle so that I can have two batches of chickens and have them separated as I need to. And when it's finished, I'm going to show you guys that as well. And then the next project for the chicken pen, I'm actually going to be hanging my rabbit cages in here as well. As you can see, my rabbit cages, I have my rabbits in a rabbit tractor right now, and actually I'm using it to store my tools as I'm working on the chicken pen so that they don't get wet. But these rabbit cages have to be rebuilt. The wire is rusting out of the bottom, so I'm going to be doing something different with that. And when I do have those finished, they will be hanging here against this wall. So it's not a project I'm gonna wrap up right away, but I'll show y'all how that goes along the way and give you a final update once it's done and once I have the chickens in here. I know that some of you are upset at the idea of me killing this raccoon, and I do not blame you. I do not like to kill animals like that. I mean, she's adorable. With the possums, they're selectively adorable maybe. But you know, I do not like to kill animals like that I'm not going to utilize for food. Unfortunately, the reality is when you're homesteading or when you're growing your own food, something is always trying to take it from you. Whether you're utilizing animal husbandry or growing vegetables, there's always something that is going to try to take your food away from you. And there's no way around that. And even when you're growing food, you like to think that you can have enough that you can share with the animals around you. But the truth is they are greedy gluttons, and they will eat every bit of it out from it. They don't care about sharing with you. So even if you're not wanting to raise meat, if you think that you're going to raise plants and that you're going to be able to grow enough that spare and share with animals, I hear that sentiment. Listen, they will not share with you. They do not care about you and whether you eat. They care about themselves, and they will take all of your stuff. So you have to try to limit their access to it, and that's not always easy. Sometimes it's not possible. And then sometimes you have to not only limit their access, but you have to eliminate the threat as well. And that's just a part of life. We live in a culture that is so comfortable, and we don't have to deal with this kind of reality often. If we don't want to, we don't have to deal with it at all. We can go to the grocery store and pretend like nothing died in the process, but that is just not the case. The reality is it's a live and let live world, but it's also a dog eat dog world. And sometimes you have to fight for what you have, and you have to fight to keep what you have. And as sad as it is, it's a reality, and you have to deal with that reality. Thank you guys for everything you do to support us. So if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you like it, share it with others, and then subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't already. That way you get to see the next video we put out. Check out this video and make sure you check out the description as well and see the links there. Those are ways that you guys can support us and what we do so that we can keep making this kind of content. For now, I've got some animals to feed, some chores to do, so we'll talk to y'all next time.